All right, let's look at let's look at double under. So, of all these passes, of everything we're doing, you know, the passes are good because they help your body movement and they help you with some jiu-jitsu movement, and the more you practice them, the better you get. But the biggest takeaway is just never letting anyone close their guard, right? Never here. And even when I'm in combat base, I'm sorry, my knee's swollen. I want your shin straight up and down. I know mine is not right now, but straight up and down, because I'm not making a commitment to anything until I see what he does. I can stay here all day, right? And if he tries to hip escape or whatever, I'm just following him. He can't go anywhere, and he can't close his guard. So I'm going to wait to see what he gives me. Now, if he likes to play open guard and he just brings his knees up, starts playing here, then I'm just going to go double under. So I'm going to go both hands down, get my hands together, and look, you're going to drive and load his hips onto your hips. Seems like a lot, like a little technique, but if you don't, you guys with good hips, you're going to sit here squirming all the time. You have to load his hips on your thighs to kill his hip. Now from here, I'm going to stack, get my hand in the collar. But look, if I keep trying to pass, I'm going to spin him. So I'm going to take this hand, and I'm going to grab his belt, and I'm just going to punch it to the mat. It's either his gi or his belt. And now he's not going to spin as I turn. I'm going to drive his knee to his face, and I'm not really trying to pass. I want him to move his legs when he can't deal with it. And when he does, I'm right here. Boom, you can even apply a half choke and try to keep guys here. They'll panic when you're stacking them and they can't breathe, and they'll also have half a choke in. So again, this is a very easy pass. Here, load him up, kill his hips, forward again, hand in the lapel, so you can choke a little, hold the belt, punch the mat, and just stack, stack, stack. When he can't take it, he'll move his leg. Now I'll pass in a second. Pretty easy, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's try it. Then we'll come back to over under. So right here, inside, both arms inside. Now you've loaded them up, so thumb towards you. Fingers on the outside, thumb on the inside. So turn your hand over right here, right there. A little deeper if you can. There you go. Now grab his belt and hold it. You're not going to let him spin. And now you're driving your forehead to his forehead, basically. And then you're going to start walking your body around to your right. But stay tight, stay down. Don't lift your head back to pass. See how he's spinning with you? Keep your left hand to the mat. Don't let him follow you, huh?
When you're doing that, you come up off your knees?
I sometimes I do. You know, with this leg, and I'll step and turn. But I really don't try to pass. I really try to get him to tap on the stack. That's how hard I stack on this. And then I try not to let him pass the leg. I try to just keep him there. You know. And yeah, again, it's a tax. Jiu-jitsu is just a tax. You know, you got to tax people in different positions, and then you'll be surprised like how the technique differences even out when you tire people out. But there's some guys that teach you that way.
Is it alright if you come up on both of your toes to like start leading in?
No. You just got to watch the guys that walk shoulders a lot. That's the problem. I like to keep them tight because I walk my shoulders. As soon as someone starts sacking me, it's done. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And I get my hand, I'll show you the defense. Not that we're going to practice it, but. Well, here, let me show you the defense. Just someone throw a double under on. So what happens is, so as they're trying to get double unders on you, you're walking your shoulders back just enough time to get your hand here. This is the defense, and now from here, I can start ripping to triangle, or Kimura, or omoplata. So that's so when you're looking for double unders, make sure as you're here, keep your elbows tight too. Don't let these guys get their legs wide where they can fish this in here. Now start breaking you down. Okay, so keep your elbows tight too. Let's go ahead and go to over under. This one conceptually is pretty easy, right? So over under. The way we usually teach it, you can get into it from anywhere, not necessarily from anywhere, but when the opportunity arises. But the way I teach it is based off of defending the double unders, right? So we're in combat base. I'm going for double unders, but he's fighting to keep his heels down. And so what I'm going to do instead when I'm trying to load him up and I can't seem to get underneath him is I'm going to step over with my leg, one of his feet, right there. The side I've stepped over his foot, I'm going to pull that arm out, and now I'm going to put it around his hip and under that foot, okay? So look, over here, I've got his foot trapped with my knee, but if I can't seem to grab it over the top, I'm going to move both knees, which is strong, on top of his foot. I've got both knees on top of his shin. Now I can really drive his shin closer to his hip so I can grab it here. Once I have it, look, this hand over here, it's like I'm chewing my nails, either on the belt or on his thigh, here. And now I've got his legs strapped. I'm making him kind of do the splits. I can do this too. I prefer to grab. And now one of two ways. I'm either here walking over. Look, a lot of shoulder pressure, inside shoulder pressure right here. Okay? Or I'm just throwing over. Boom. But look, as soon as you're past, I can't leave my hand in here. If he pushes my head in, he's got a reverse triangle because I got an arm in. Okay? As soon as you pass, pull this out, block your shin, and now start coming up to secure. Don't leave your arm in there. So again, I'm going for double unders. He's fighting, so instead I step over, pull that same side arm out. I can use both feet to collapse his foot so I can reach it. Once I have it, all my pressure is through my ear, through my shoulder here, and his abdomen. And then boom, as soon as I pass, pull it out, block the shin, and then thigh control. Okay?
If you're using both your knees to clap his foot, are you still cupping the top of his foot with the hand?
It's best I can get, yeah. Ideally. But so a lot of times I just grab his shin because I have both knees there.
Right.
I've got pretty good control on it.
Okay.
Look, when you guys go to pass, it's not just me jumping my hips over his knee. It's also the arm that's holding the foot, extending it out. Because when you extend it out, your bicep pushes his side away from you. So it's easier to get over that knee. Does that make sense? Well, you'll see when we do it. All right, let's try it. Because of what you're saying.
Because right there, you know, you're over, but you're kind of, they got both arms over you.
So when you pass, like, over, under, somewhere here. When I pass, my arm is under his arm, not around his head. Yeah. What I do is I keep it under and I grab the back of his collar here.
Okay.
And when I pull that, and I start using that to turn him away to get it here.
Oh, so you're not adjusting?
I don't pull that. I pull it out around the head for the purpose of, brand new white belts in class and just practice on getting the solid side control. But if I really pass my arms under here, I grab the scruff, the back of his collar, and I start forcing him away to get to something here. I can start taking this back.
Okay.
So there's a few entries. So even if he's on his back, the other way we teach this is if it's open guard. If we're playing here and I stomp his feet, I can trap his feet here in the butterfly. And then from here I'll make the adjustment to go to over, under. But when I trap his foot, see how I've got my knee on top of the shin, I can push it in and get it closer to my hand, or I can use both to get it closer to my hand. And once I have it, then I'm up and over.
It's just that awkward entry.
Yeah. The entry, I used to only teach it that way. When we put the feet to the mat, they sit up and we walk around to the back, or they stay down and we go into over under. I teach it now because it changed, because I see too many guys going for double unders because it's an easy pass to understand. But guys learn to defend it and they don't have any work. They just end up pushing people all the way across the mat, right? Trying to get to double unders. And so I just started teaching the over under entry from that, so they chain together. So just drilling that. We'll get it here in the up, down, out, hopefully. All right, guys, so for now, the next 8 minutes or so, 7-8 minutes, open the guard, either double unders or over unders based on what they do. Beyond that, we'll open it up to everything we've covered, right? One knee down, one knee up, knee slice.
So right now, just open.
So right here, all I do is keep this sleeve right here.
Oh, it's that side.
Or here, right? And now when I feel he, like put the pressure with your head and all that, when I feel like he wants to get his hips up and pass.
Oh, just taking them that way now. Huh.
So there's a way to defend what we're doing? Oh man, this sucks.
Well, I wait for him to pop his hips up. So I don't really let him pass, but I keep his arm trapped on this outside shin. the one where he's hugging, I keep it there. So he's extending his body, trying to get it up and around to drop his hips down this side. And all I do is bridge his weight. As soon as his weight, I'm carrying his weight here on my shin. And as soon as he wants to pop up, I follow him up. I take him even higher, so I pull his arm down. And his hips are like, that's a wrap. Good, so look, whoever's here on no-gi, we'll review it no-gi without the gi to use on double unders and stuff like that, but immediately into working. So Wednesday and Friday, a lot of work with train, probably a lot Friday. And then next week when we come in, it's going to be a lot of, again, like if you got anything this height, I would recommend like just simple squats like this, boom, boom, like 50, 40, 30, 20, 30, 40 with a minute break in between them. That will get you in shape. Passing guards, so you got to be in shape to effectively pass guard. All right, so, thank you. Yes.